Hello, this is my first video from Phnom Penh, Cambodia. So I'll be talking about what it's like to live here and answering some questions that people had for me. This is my first video, so try not to judge. I tried to set the camera up in 100 different ways and I just ended up holding it. So we're just going to roll with it for this first video, and then I'll try to be better prepared for the next ones. Okay, so my travel was like 30 hours total, and it was pretty good. No major issues except when I got to the airport. I ended up bringing 3 luggage with me, checking 3 luggage instead of 2, and that was kind of a fiasco, but they all made it here. So when I got here, also traveling EVA Airlines, if you're going to any place in Asia, they're a really great airline. So when I got here, it's hot. It's really hot. It's hot and it's humid. And it is rainy season here. There's 2 seasons, rainy season and hot season. So we're in the middle of the rainy season, and it hasn't been too bad so far. There's times where it'll like downpour and then it's pretty much done. You know, or maybe it'll rain for an hour and then it'll stop. But it is definitely always hot and humid, which takes some getting used to when you're from Michigan, where we have snow and it's fall time right now. But really, I've gotten used to it, you know? You just pretend like you're in a sauna all day long and hope that your skin is going to look good and that you're going to lose weight. So that's how I've been dealing with it. Let's see, money. Everything here is really cheap and affordable. So the currency here, you can, like, they accept US dollars everywhere, or the national currency is called real. So it's 4,000 real to 1 US dollar. And I would say like the average meal, if you're eating local food, is about $2. And if you're eating anything else, it's probably on average, I would say like $4.50. Really not expensive at all. And let's see, I wrote a list of things to talk about, so that's what I'm looking at. So food, people are asking about food. So since I live in the capital city, you can pretty much get anything. It's like living in any big city like New York or Chicago or Detroit, and it's awesome. I've never lived in a big city before, so this is really exciting that you can just walk out any time of day basically and find some place that's open with good food. So they have like KFC, which I don't like, but if you want American food, they have KFC and Burger King here. But you can get pizza. I've actually had really good pizza here. And then the local food is a lot of rice and noodles, vegetables, and then usually some kind of seafood, or you can get chicken or beef. So really, like, anything you want, you can get here. I've actually had Mexican twice since I've been here. I had a place called Dos Pesos, and it's really good. Let's see. I haven't tried any weird animals yet. I almost ordered eel tonight, but I've had eel before. I haven't really found anything like too exotic. I haven't seen any of the like tarantulas to eat or anything like that yet, but if I come across one, I'll definitely try it, and let you know how that is. Let's see. Oh, water. So someone asked if the drinking water here is better than Flint, and it is. So you can drink the tap water, it's safe, but it has a funny taste to it, and most people just drink bottled water. So you can get like a 5-gallon jug delivered to your house for like $1, and that's what we do. So rather than risk it or taste funny water, we just drink out of the jug, and you can get bottled water at any restaurant. It's really cheap. So that's what I've been drinking. But as far as the showers and everything, like I brush my teeth with the water, you know, no risk taking a shower or anything like that. It's fine. If you're out in the country instead of the city, it might be a bit different, but I'm not completely sure. Let's see. People. The people here are awesome. People here are really kind, and you know, I'm sure it has to do with the past and the things that they've dealt with and seen, because I honestly feel like they make the best out of every situation and are happy with whatever they have. And they're so kind and helpful, and, you know, they're all, like, if you smile, they'll smile back at you, and it's really nice. I have had a couple people take pictures of me randomly, like usually like teenagers, or like teenage girls will take pictures. I'll watch them and they're taking pictures of me, which is strange. And I actually took a picture with a girl on the beach in Koh Rong who asked if I would take a picture with her. And I imagine like the photo on their like social media saying like, this is my like fat American blonde friend, you know, who knows, but whatever, I go along with it, it's fine. They're nice enough, so I mean, there's that, but there's a lot of like other foreign people here. So I live in an apartment with one of the other teachers I work with, who's from the UK originally, and there's girls upstairs that are friends that we hang out with who are from South Africa. And the teachers at the school are all from a bunch of different countries, and if you walk around, our neighbors are Australian, and there's a German girl who lives in our apartment too. So it's, you know, there's people from all over the world. When we went to Sinookville on our vacation, we met a bunch of girls from Malta. And, you know, so it's really nice. It's amazing to meet people from all over the world, and you like share your travel experiences, and it's really cool. Let's see what else. Oh, learning the language. So the language here is Khmer. It's spelled Khmer, which you would think is Khmer. It's pronounced Khmer, and that's what you call the people, Khmer people. The language is Khmer. It's really hard. I've had an app where I've been trying to learn basic phrases, and I know how to say hello, which is sosadai, and thank you, which you say the most, which is akun, and some direction words for when we're traveling in tuk-tuk, but besides that, I haven't learned much. And most of the expats here, the other teachers, they don't know much either, because it is a very difficult language to learn. But I'm trying, and I hope that I get better at it. Let's see. City life. Do I feel safe? Yeah. I'm from the Flint area, so I know what it's like to be in a city where you have to be aware of your surroundings. So I think that's kind of helped me a lot. You know, you don't go out at night by yourself. If you're on a tuk-tuk, you can't have your phone out, or if you're on the street, like, you don't want to be waving your phone around because people will steal them. I have friends here who have had their phones taken. And same with, like, your purse. Like, you want to have a crossbody bag, and sometimes I walk around with, like, one hand on my purse. You know, so as long as you're being smart and careful, you know, you should be fine. You just have to be aware of your surroundings, and I'm kind of used to that, so it wasn't a big adjustment for me in that aspect. Let's see. And there's restaurants all over, bars all over, anything you could imagine. You know, it is a capital city, so it's like, it's going all day long every day, and it's really nice. There's so much entertainment and different things to do. I really like it so far. Let's see. One of the things that is hard is that there's a lot of trash everywhere, and it's just hard not being able to do anything about it, or even like our trash we throw away, like not recycling cans or bottles is like, it just makes me cringe a little bit, but I don't know what else to do. So, I mean, that's one of the harder things about living in the city. Let's see. Oh, animals. So I did see a monkey, a few monkeys in the tree when we went to Wat Phnom, and that was really cool. Excuse me. So I've never seen a wild monkey. My roommate, she lived in Uganda for 7 years, so it was no big deal to her. And then my other teacher friend is from South Africa, so you know they're just like, monkeys are a nuisance. Basically, you don't want to get close to them; they'll take your stuff and things like that. But I was really excited. And also they have lizards here. There's just little lizards everywhere in the restaurants, like on the ceiling, and it's kind of cool. I like them. I don't have lizards where I'm from in the States, so I enjoy seeing them. And they do have cows here, but they look different than the cows back home, and they kind of just wander. So like when we were taking our trip on the bus, our bus stopped like several times because there was like a random cow crossing the road, and you can just see them like walking along the road on like in the countryside, not so much in the city, but it's still pretty cool. They have all sorts of dogs and cats here. And one thing that I really love is that none of the street animals are like sickly or really skinny. Like they take great care of the animals here, and I'm not sure if it had something to do with the whole belief in reincarnation or what, but it's really interesting. And I love that there's not, you know, sickly, mangy looking animals everywhere. All of them look fed in one way or another. You know, they might be dirty, but they're fed. And they have cats here, so I'm hoping to eventually get a cat. Let's see, what else? Oh, so school. So I got to see my classroom. There was a national holiday the week after I got here, so I arrived on a Thursday, and then we had professional development that Friday, and then the following week everybody had off for the national holiday, Phnom Penh, which is, so they go back to the province and out of the city and then back to like their hometown basically, and they bring offerings of like food to basically, from my understanding, like a cemetery, so they call it pagodas, and they bring offerings to like the spirits so that there's no bad spirits around them and something like that. It's similar to Day of the Dead, I think, but yeah, so it was a national holiday and the city kind of cleared out, and so my roommate and I, we went to a town, another big town in Cambodia called Sihanoukville, which is on the beach. It's on the Gulf of Thailand, and we took a boat ride out to Koh Rong Island, which is amazing and beautiful, but I'll talk about that in a second. But anyway, so the school, so I haven't met my students yet. I meet them on Monday, which is about a day and a half away, and so they call me Miss Megan. They don't go by my last name, which I kind of enjoy. And I only have 15 students, and so I teach English, but I also teach all other subjects. I teach math and English language arts, and then all the other subjects are kind of integrated. And so I'm really excited, and I can't wait to meet them. But the amazing thing is